Welcome. March the 8th, 2025. Straight Ballin Podcast. I'm your host, Woody Angler, with my co-host.
Monte Mays, aka Emo.
Yes. So today's topic, we're talking about NBA greats. When you think of greats, what do you think about when somebody is great? What considers great to be graded?
Well, everybody always say like the grades. They always try to compare it. Well, not compare. I guess rings would be the first thing. People always say who got the best ring, who had the best team, who the most rebounds. Are we doing like different categories? Or are we doing overall the greatest?
The greatest. I mean,
And what?
the GOAT. If that's what is involved to today as the GOAT. The greatest of all time. For those that don't know what the GOAT stands for, the greatest of all
Right,
time.
right.
So your top five, who would be considered the greatest of all time? Your top five
Oh
players.
man, so we'll go by position, right?
Are you going by
So
position, or you just going just players?
okay, how about this? Let's do this. We do starting fives. I'll pick a starting five against your starting five.
What if we have some of the same one?
Then it just be like a clone team.
well, well, I'm gonna say top five players
Okay,
that I think in number one, hands down, to me, is Jordan.
okay, good
Number
pick.
two, I'm gonna say Kobe.
Good pick.
Three, LeBron.
Okay, that's a good pick.
Four is Kareem.
Okay,
And five, I'm going with Magic.
okay, it's not bad at all. Now, why do you pick those players?
Well, we Jordan. I mean, I'm a Lakers fan. No matter, just right off I'm a Lakers fan to get it out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to watch the Bulls just to see what Jordan go do.
All right.
Just that's how entertaining he was. He take over. He'll take you from your own team to watch him.
Okay.
That's what Jordan did. To me, I don't. It may not work for y'all, but it worked for me. I just had to see what he gonna do. Even if the Lakers was playing at the same time the Bulls was playing. That's how much Jordan meant. But Kobe, the reason why I put Kobe as number two, because he's the next best thing to Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing to Jordan to me. I mean, you look at his mannerism,
All right.
you look at everything he did, the tongue, the jersey, the knee brace, the shoes, the way the mentality he had on the field, off the field,
Mm-hmm.
it court. But and I put LeBron, speaks for itself. Still in the game right now, the all-time leader in the score.
Uh-huh.
Kareem, the guy who revolutionized the game with the skyhook, unstoppable.
Right.
The only thing that stopped him was Father Time.
Right.
You know, if Father Time, he probably still be doing it right
Well,
now.
he played with 20 years, 22,
Yeah,
almost 22.
and Magic, we are Magic. His name says it all, Magic.
Uh-huh.
He was Magic on the court.
Gotcha.
And that's just not me being a Laker fan. You notice I had three Lakers in there.
Yeah, I know you've been kind of biased.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying they just have everybody want to play for the purple and gold. That's just what I'm saying, But it just had to be. But yours,
Well, I can agree with you with Michael Jordan. I'll pick Magic. I'm gonna go Steph. So I got Magic, MJ, Steph, The Dream, and Shaq. I just like
okay,
big men.
okay,
You know what I mean? And I couldn't put Kobe in there because, like you said, Kobe, he copied Jordan.
mm-hmm.
He copied everything he did, which made him great.
Hold on.
But he still copied him, though. You know what I mean? They came up with the mama mentality. Really, in my opinion, it was the Jordan mentality. They just, they just gave it a different name. Right or wrong?
Oh my goodness, here we go, man. Man, if you want to be the best, what do you have to do?
You have to, if you want to be the best, I think that you have to know what the best is and strive for that.
Jordan,
Right.
Kobe wanted.
So that's what I said. It's not the really.
Then that he copied.
Uh-huh.
He copied. That's what you saying.
Yeah. Everything. The turnaround, the little This right here when they
Okay,
won.
okay, okay.
The beating the chest and the gyrating and going on, and the grit in the teeth. Only thing he didn't do was stick his tongue out.
Okay. Explain the rest.
Uh,
Explain the rest.
I mean, Shaquille O'Neal, he was just a dominant force. I mean, the best big man that we ever seen, in my opinion. The Dream was a good big man as well, but the Dream shape. Dream will mix you up down there, and that's what I think what the game is missing today. And as far as like Magic is the reason why I like basketball. I remember watching who was in the hospital in Fort Worth,
Mm-hmm.
and I watched the Pistons and the Lakers play. And I really enjoyed Magic, man. How he just ran his team, man. You know what I mean? And he played multiple positions. He wasn't selfish. He never said what he is and what he will and will not do. It
Mm-hmm.
said, Magic, we need you to play center. He played center.
So
And he won his first year out of college as a rookie, a chill.
okay. So somebody being great, they won on the high school level, they won on the college level, they won in the NBA level.
Mm-hmm.
That what you saying?
Well, I guess what I'm saying is, okay, see, everybody keep moving the goalposts.
Mm-hmm.
All these guys with ESPN and all these sports channels, they move the goalposts of who is great. If you don't go by championship, then Bill Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Strictly championship, Bill
Mm-hmm.
Russell. He got love though.
Mm-hmm.
But then they want to say, well, they keep putting Jordan up there. Jordan, now, let's say Jordan changed the NBA
How?
with marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, Jordan was like in every household in 91, 92. He was in everybody's household.
Mm-hmm.
The shoes, of course, and just overall skills. Jordan showed you, Jordan had that dog in him. You know what I mean?
Kobe did.
But no, Kobe had that dog too, but Kobe was after Jordan, and Kobe emulated Jordan.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? That
What about
makes sense.
Steph?
Steph, I mean Steph, he's a great player, but I think he changed the game for the worse. Everybody want to be Steph. Every kid in America
Well,
want to
every
learn
kid
how.
wanted to be Jordan.
Yeah, but at least they was going down and getting buckets though. They were doing the mid range. They were going down low. Now these kids want to sit on the 3-point line.
I can't help. You can't. If Steph can make them out there, that don't mean everybody else can.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, that's Steph. That's working for
At
Steph.
least you get your mid range, right? Because
Okay.
Jordan was the mid range king.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, and Jordan, he played defense. He can't play defense no more.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody want to play defense. Everybody want to shoot three, sit in the perimeter. We see in the NBA today. I done seen several guys have a fast break. Instead of doing a dunk or a layup, they will stop at the three and take a shot.
Besides that, you remember and one? What do you think the and one? You remember all that?
They came with the street balling guys, right?
Okay. Has that made an effect on the game also?
They had their run, but no, I don't think so. Only person that did was Williams, White Chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only one that came with that street ball mentality, and it worked for him.
Mm-hmm.
But who else have you seen come out with that type of mentality?
Mm-hmm.
With the trick dribbles, the behind the back. Besides, I mean, Magic did it, but Magic did it in a controlled situation.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about all that back and forth, the between the legs, dribble all over the place, and dish, and all that street ball stuff. When have you seen a player besides Williams do that?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who's the greatest NBA team of all time? What team?
Oh man,
The greatest NBA team.
I mean, we're gonna talk about the Celtics, or are we talking about? I mean, hands down, I gotta say Celtics. I'm not a Celtic fan, but records shows that they're the best team, hands down. They won
What year?
I think it was 70. When they start with Bill Russell, the player coach.
Mm-hmm.
Then you came with then after that, it followed through with Bird came through. And they had a squad. They had
Celtics was already
Hall of
great
Famers.
for Bird even got there. They was already winning before Bird got there.
Right.
But I understand. So that Jordan Bulls, would they beat the Russell Celtics?
No, I don't think so.
The Shaq Lakers, would they beat the Russell Celtics?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Hey, that's it. Shaq.
Uh-huh.
Shaq was the most dominant man ever.
Yeah, you think he could bully Bill Russell?
Oh, I know he could have bullied him. It ain't nobody. It ain't nobody that could hold Shaq. When Shaq was Shaq, nobody.
Nobody holds Shaq. So you saying on the Premier
The
League?
only person that stopped Shaq was Shaq.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, Bill Russell was obviously athletic and played the whole game.
Oh, no doubt.
I don't think Shaq could have played the whole game. You had to sit him out. You know, a few minutes in the first quarter, second quarter, he come out and Bill Russell played the whole game back then.
When Shaq played at Orlando,
Mm-hmm.
and when Shaq hit that first championship that Shaq got with the Lakers,
Uh-huh.
I I think so.
I think he's been a little biased toward the Lakers, but
Hey,
you know, I don't think Shaq can hold Bill Russell.
give me your starting five of all time. Your starting five. Give me
Oh man,
the greatest point guard of all time.
I'm going with Magic. Shooting guard, I'm gonna put on Kobe Bean Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
3, I'm gonna throw in MJ. At the 4, Tim Duncan. At the 5, the Dream.
Why ain't Duncan in your five then if you gonna put him right there? Why he ain't in
Okay, you tell me your top 5 then. Your squad. Let's go. Your squad against my squad.
my squad? Magic could be running my point.
Okay.
I got Jordan,
At the 2,
then I got Kobe.
at the 3.
I got what did I say?
Yeah,
Skyhook.
You gonna put Kareem at the 4?
Hey, no, you just said five.
Okay, all right, okay.
He'll be my five.
Right.
And my four be LeBron. LeBron, he done
Okay.
played every position it is. He done
All
played
right.
every position on the court. Now you
All right.
tell me one player that has done that besides LeBron. You
Okay,
tell me
man.
one player that played every position. All
I
five.
think Magic did, but yeah, go ahead.
Well, that's close. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All five positions.
Who your 5?
Skyhook.
So you saying LeBron gonna be your 4, Skyhook will be at your 5?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm tearing you
Nope.
up.
We shall see.
All right, man. You know what?
Who's your greatest coach of all time? NBA coach.
Oh man, greatest coach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Greg Popovich
Popovich. Why?
because he coached a lot of players, believe it or not, and a lot of people got respect for him. He's hard nosed. He's a no nonsense coach. If you wasn't performing well, he didn't care if your name was Tim Duncan or Dave Robinson. He'll sit you down, and he had the ultimate respect, hands down, throughout his whole team. And he got 5 chips.
Who do you think the most underrated NBA player that don't get enough recognition that they should have got recognition? Let's say I'm gonna say like 6 man, pretty much the greatest 6 man of all time.
Oh man,
You know,
Ooh, I say maybe Gary Payton.
Mhm.
I mean, everybody talk about his defense, but nobody talk about his command on the court. Uh, you got Tim Hardaway.
Mhm.
I mean, you got man. Let's talk about Hornacek. You can talk about the other point guard for Utah back then. He don't get his flowers. To me, he was a hard nosed point guard.
Stockton.
Yeah, John Stockton. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? 'Cause, like a lot of people got respect for Stockton that played back then.
Mhm.
Uh, but the most, I think Scottie Pippen. I'm just gonna go say that because Jordan didn't win until he came. So
See,
and he really don't get his flowers. Everybody talk about Pippen, but they really don't understand what Pippen really did for Jordan. And I don't think Jordan never gave him all his flowers as well. You know what I mean?
what about when Pippen went to the Blazers?
I mean, yeah, he was old. Yeah, well, he had like 30 contracts.
Well, hey, if you own the court, you own the court.
Yeah, but man, you said underrated.
What about with Jordan when he went to the Wizards?
Jordan didn't do nothing with this.
So what you saying? He didn't do nothing until Pippen got there.
He did. I mean, I mean, these are facts.
Okay.
You know what I mean, he got bounced in the playoffs several times by the Pistons. When he first came
Did they get bounced out of the playoffs with Pippen?
When Jordan wasn't there. Okay, that's what you're trying. Your argument is going to be so when Jordan left,
no,
they didn't win. You know what I mean? But they went to the finals. Though.
They lost with Jordan and Pippen. They won and lost with both of them.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're an underrated player.
Okay. I got to say, Peyton. I'm with you on Gary Payton.
Okay.
I mean, I love the glove. I love Gary Payton. Byron Davis, you
Yeah,
know,
BD was a man back then.
Moore, you know, and Hardaway,
Yeah,
Penny,
okay.
you know.
But he had his flowers though.
Yeah, he did. T-Mac.
Yeah, Tracy,
But another one that I really AI, you know.
Good pick. Good pick. Nobody really
We
talk
talking about
about
practice, man. We
yeah,
talking about practice.
right. And nobody really talk about it in the GOAT conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, the Mount Rushmore, they
Now,
got it always. You know, Magic, Jordan, Shaq, Kobe, and I heard some people say Magic, some people say Steph. But I hear those names constantly, but I never hear that name in the GOAT conversation. AI revolutionized the game in so many ways. The style, the culture. He let us know it was okay to be yourself.
mm-hmm.
And eventually the NBA stopped it, but he kept the tattoos, the braids, the swag. You know what I mean? So, and he was he was a dog on the court too. So let's not forget that. I mean, even though he never won, but yeah, that's a good pick, underrated. Yeah, nobody really just give him his flowers.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a question for you now, and we're gonna switch it up a little bit. Uh, LeBron James had confronted Stephen A. Smith at the New York Knicks game,
Mm-hmm.
and this went viral yesterday. What are your take about that? And what was said was pretty much LeBron came to him and said, "Stop talking about my son.
Keep my son
Keep
name
keep
out.
my son name out your mouth." And what you think about that as a father?
Well,
Is it okay for him to
well,
do that?
it seemed to me that Stephen A. Smith was talking, was challenging LeBron's father, father figure. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
not that his son ain't in the NBA. His fatherhood is just like this. My son is gonna be on my team.
All right.
Now, Stephen A. Smith, like, come on, we got to stop this. We got to stop shenanigans, right? Is that what you got from? Because that's what I got from.
Yeah, he was laying down facts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was facts that yes, is Bronny the worst player in the league?
As of today, I believe so.
So you saying he can't deserve a position on any roster at
No,
all, any team?
no, he could not make a roster. If you take the James name out, and nobody knew that he was LeBron James' son, and he tried out. Number one, he wouldn't have got drafted 50 what 354.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one. He would never got drafted. He would have been undrafted.
Mm-hmm.
Guarantee you that. And if he would try to make a team, he would not make a team. And I don't think that he would even make the G League, honestly.
So the only reason he's in the league because of his name.
Yeah, that's the only reason why.
Mm-hmm.
Because LeBron said, whoever drafts my son, that's where I'm going.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you have that clout, that power, that prestige, you got.
Well, I'm not arguing about that fact. I'm just mad at the fact that LeBron took it upon himself to confront a professional man about what he said on TV when this is what these commentators do. They critique your game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like Stephen A. Smith say anything personal about Bronny, like he got a big head, or he ugly. He didn't say nothing like that. He said the boy can't play basketball right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave out facts, his points, 0.2 points, zero this, zero that. So it was just facts, and I think like LeBron, I think he went too far with that. I'm gonna say it was some personal shot, cool.
Mm-hmm.
But he was talking about Bronny's game as an NBA player who's getting paid $7 million over the next 3-4 years. He was just talking about his performance on the court. And LeBron took it upon himself to come and confront Stephen A. Smith.
So Michael Jordan is the GOAT, right?
Yes.
So what if he say, my son, come on in the league right now?
He should have did it.
He should have did it.
Yeah.
You would have been okay with that, right?
Yeah, because I mean, Marcus Jordan had some good stats at UFC. Yeah, and not like he had Bronny was at what 1.2.
So he wouldn't be living. He wouldn't be living off his daddy's name, right? That what you saying?
At that point in time, I don't think so because he was an okay player in college. He was.
Mm-hmm.
He was way better. He performed better than Bronny.
Well,
What do you think?
Well, I just he
So,
got it.
okay,
He got
hold
in
on.
the league. He
So,
got in the league because of
right.
what his dad said.
Right.
What his dad said. Yes,
Mhm.
I want to play with my son.
Okay.
I want to play with my son.
Now, do you think he deserved a spot in the league?
Yes, it may not be with the Lakers.
So you say he performed good enough to earn a spot on an NBA roster, a 15-man roster.
Yeah, I'm not saying he'll start either.
Right.
Yes, I'm
Right.
not saying he the worst. He ain't the worst player in the league. Cause there's some bench riders, that keep going back and forth like him, back and forth to the G League. He ain't the only one going back and forth.
Right. And so you're saying that it's okay for LeBron to
No.
confront.
No, that's what I was saying. To me, what I got from the situation, you questioning my fatherhood.
Well, okay, I see what you're saying on that part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're saying that Stephen A. LeBron felt that Stephen
Okay,
A. was questioning that
if you a sports
he's
commentator,
not been a good father.
huh? That's what it seemed like to me. If you're a commentator, we talking sports.
Right.
Sport. When you go off the record, out of sports, fatherhood.
But these are facts, though.
Okay, it may be fact, but he still took it off the court. Fatherhood.
Because he got his son drafted. He used his power to get his son drafted. His leverage. Is that taking off the court? It still got to do with basketball.
I'm talking about Stephen A. Smith, what he was saying. What he was saying is when you heard the conversation, what did he say?
No, what Stephen A. Smith said.
Okay.
LeBron said, keep my son out of your effing mouth.
Okay. Before, why did LeBron have to bring that to him? Was it all about sports? Or what happened in prior leading up to this?
Okay, I see what you said. So Stephen A. Smith was basically saying that you put your son in a bad situation.
Okay.
So he, in hindsight, yeah, he is talking about his fatherhood.
See, that's all I get out of it. If Stephen A. Smith is a commentator.
Right.
Sports.
Gotcha.
I'm not trying to, what they say, shut up and dribble.
Right.
No, it ain't that. But when you talk about fatherhood, that's totally different.
So do you think LeBron put his son in a bad situation?
No.
By saying that my son is better than half the players before he even got drafted in the NBA?
No.
So just like Lamar Ball. We go back to Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he said his sons can do this, can do that.
Mm-hmm.
The only one that's really panning out is the boy for the
LaMelo?
The Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Jello, Melo, what? They got some weird names, but yeah.
Bad. But yeah.
Oh, you kid, whatever. But anyway, but then when he talking about Melo, when Melo first come out, everybody was going out his head, right? And LaMelo Ball was getting actual playing time.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see him out there longer versus Bronny getting there about 3 minutes at the most for the whole game.
This is kind of different because.
But Ball, hold on before you start. Remember, the Ball father said that his son is better than.
But he didn't play.
Anybody.
He didn't play in the league though. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's different.
Yeah, okay.
He didn't play in the league.
Gotcha.
But see, LeBron is in the league.
Right.
Bronny is in the league.
Right.
That's what I'm saying is a little bit different. But yes.
Okay.
That's the only difference I see about it. But on the other hand, LeBron wanted the best thing for his son, right?
Right.
What's the best thing for your son? To be with you.
Okay.
To be with you. To be with you. I can watch over you. I can look after you. I know what's going on. I know what ain't you with me.
Right.
I know. I mean, look at how the Mannings came in the league. Mm-hmm. Eli, what did old man Manning say? My son ain't gonna be playing for so and so.
Right.
He wasn't, but still, it's okay for certain people to do it, but other people can't. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I didn't say LeBron.
No, I'm just saying. But it's Manning told him that I don't want my son to play for that team. Mm-hmm. So if LeBron, when he said I want my son with me, mm-hmm. It's just a double standard on us in all things that.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Right.
That's just what I see from it. That's what I got from it. And Stephen A. Smith You know, maybe he didn't mean it like that. Maybe LeBron heard it a certain way. He didn't. Stephen A. Smith was trying to portray it. It made it came out different because we all make mistakes, and that's probably what it is.
Right.
And hopefully that they can sit down, have a beer over this or whatever.
That's gonna happen.
And talk to it. I mean, these are grown men. They both are
Right.
grown men, and I'm pretty sure, and I know they can squash it out.
Okay, yeah. Okay, sir. Well, I'm sure appreciate it. But another question I have for you is, for right now, it'll be our last topic. What is the state of the NBA to you? Do you think it's better or it got worse?
Yeah, like as we mentioned earlier, there's not a lot of defense. There's not a lot of defense in the NBA. Now we see that the Mavs and the Lakers made that mega trade between Luka and Davis.
Mm-hmm.
The Mavs wanted Davis because he brings defense,
Right.
and they wanted a better shot with defense that he has. You got defensive players on the team, and Anthony Davis pretty much was one of the top 5 defensive players in the league. You want a big man that's going to protect that rim.
Right.
And now he's hurt. It looks bad. But Luka and LeBron, how much defense are they playing together? It seems like defense to me right now is score more. If you score more than me, that's it. Just get the ball in. That's it.
Right.
So long as I outscore you, we win the game. That's the defense today.
Right.
So
when you watch an NBA game, do you feel excitement like we used to, or
oh no,
or do you feel like, you know what, now I want to see 140 to 138?
mm-hmm. No. I mean, take for example, Dennis Rodman.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis Rodman, Kareem, Mutombo,
Yeah.
defensive guys. Well, pretty much that was their job. If you can't contribute on the offensive scoring points, I'm going to do something on defense. So defensive threat, those guys right there. Look at the NBA All-Star game.
Oh, it's terrible.
Why?
I mean, because they don't play no defense. So
my point.
Yeah. So are you missing the violence of the game that we used to seeing,
mm-hmm.
or is it just defense in general? The hard fouls, the no easy layups.
Well, a lot of people get confused that basketball is not a contact sport. Basketball is. It's contact.
Yeah.
You come in that paint. Well, you cross that half court line. I gotta protect my side of the court. That's just how it is. In anything, it's contact. You come in that paint, you gonna get hit. You remember how the bad boys Pistons?
Oh yeah, you your head knocked off for sure.
You remember how Jordan and Isaiah,
yeah,
pretty good friends. Magic, Isaiah, pretty good friends. Isaiah came in there and Magic got on him, right?
Yeah, they even kissed the half.
Hey. Now, hey, we friends.
Yeah.
But this is food on my table.
So you think that AAU has the evolution of AAU, where everybody are friends now. So when they make it to the NBA, well, they're friends in AAU circuit. Then when they go to college, they're friends. Then when they come to the NBA, they're friends. So when they play each other, there's no "I want to take your head off" mentality like it used to be. Or do you think it's something else? I mean, going on, because these guys are. I mean, they don't want to hurt each other. Number one, they don't want to. The spirit of competition is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to compete.
There's a lot of acting going on.
A lot of acting.
A lot of acting.
Yes.
A lot of flopping.
Yes.
Every time the refs make a call or don't make a call.
Yeah, they do it every time. Every time.
I mean, if the referee, they'll be out of breath.
Yeah.
I mean, potentially there's a foul on every play.
Now you remember last year, real quick, during the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most physical we ever seen in the NBA in last 7-8 years.
Mm-hmm.
And remember we were talking about, like, man, I hope the NBA goes back to this model. It was some hard fouls going on.
Yes.
It was a lot of pushing and shoving. The picks.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, you can run through a pick. Back then, now you can't even Yeah, you can't lean on shoulder in. You can't lean. I mean, the knee. You hurt somebody.
Well, everything got to be challenged. Everything got to be
everybody
challenged.
want to challenge. Yeah, I can't stand that. Then you got players telling the coaches, "Hey, let's challenge." The coach looking like, "You don't need a challenge, dude."
Yeah, it's 1 minute into the game, and you got three quarters left, and you want to use your challenge right there in the first 5 minutes or whatever.
I mean, as soon as they get breathed on. So I haven't. And I'll be honest with you, man. I haven't watched an NBA game, a full game, in 2 years now.
Well,
because it's just a up and down sprint marathon. Let's run up, let's shoot threes. Okay, yeah, Steph can shoot a logo. Cool. I'm cool with that. Everybody can't shoot a logo. Now you see why Houston's been successful. Houston is playing an inside-out game. They going down low first to the big man, let him work his thing, then he'll kick it out to the shooter.
mm-hmm.
That's why they have success, a quick turnaround. People not really seeing that or giving Houston Ndoka his flowers. But he's kind of reversing the game to where we're going to guard hard on the perimeter and we're going to feed the big man. And I think that's a good model moving forward. I think somebody can win a championship like that with that model right there. Guard the perimeter like Oklahoma City Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
They guard the perimeter hard and they feed their big man. They got two big men down there. And SGA, he's a fool. You know what I mean? He's going to get MVP, but that boy a dog too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know, brother. I think the NBA need to ship up, or they're gonna start losing ratings, man.
Well, they already start doing that.
Yeah, Alan Silver, he just won't put his foot down on that. Mm-hmm. Like, guys, start playing defense, but they gotta let the ref know. You know what? We're gonna play defense. We ain't gonna do the 80 piston, beat your head in like Bill Bear and all them guys did. Mm-hmm. But we're gonna play some good. We're gonna let the big man be big man. Cause now these big men are what 7'1", 180 pounds. Man, nobody want to see that. We want to see Big Shaq come down there.
All right.
Yeah.
well, yeah. We know Shaq is the most dominant man that ever come through. Yes, and I love when he breaking backboards and all that. But that's our time for today. And YouTube, subscribe to us, like us, check us out.
Press that like button. Limestone County, press that like button.
Yes. And we thank you for watching Straight Ballin Podcast. I'm your host, Woody Angler, with my co-host,
Emo. Yeah.